Another day, another nap. We've got a couple hours again, so let's get right to it. Today is fluid day. I've already gone and topped off the engine with some Mobil 1 synthetic oil. Now it's time to duck underneath on our first list of things should have done before the engine was in. That's check the transmission for fluid. I didn't check before. I want to make sure that there is gear oil in there, and if there's not, obviously we'll go ahead and fill it up. Pro tip number one, make sure the car is level when you're checking these fluids. Otherwise you're going to get a false reading. Pro tip number two, this is the drain plug. This is the fill plug. Make sure you loosen the fill plug before you loosen the drain plug. And this is for when you are changing fluid. The reason why you do that is these plugs get stuck and there's no sense undoing the drain plug if you're never going to be able to get the fill plug out. So imagine, say that fill plug is seized, but you've already drained it, now you're screwed. So always make sure you can get the fill plug out before you remove the drain plug. Old fluid is better than no fluid. Alright, so let's give that a shot. That came out easy enough. Moment of truth, stick that finger in, wiggle all around, and we are empty. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, just means we gotta top this off. Same situation back here on the diff. This is the drain plug, this is the fill plug. Don't remove the drain plug until you remove the fill plug. Now I already know that this is gonna be empty because we never filled it back up after welding the diff. So, it sounds like a parts store run. We need some diff fluid, we need some tranny fluid, and that'll be that. Okay, well, despite the amazing collection and assortment of drift charms, what they didn't have was GL4 transmission fluid. They did have a whole bunch of GL5, but for the transmission in these you need GL4. GL5 is corrosive to the synchros. I did pick up 2 liters of fluid for the diff, which is fine to use GL5, so we'll pop that in there. Unfortunately though, for the transmission we're just going to have to order something. But until then, I'm going to eat some of this water ice. I've got an extra large package just for you. Okay, thank you. Bye. So now that we've got our GL4 transmission fluid, I'll go ahead and crawl under here, get this topped up, and finish off this video. And now since I'm down here, I figured I might as well put the drive shaft in as well. Alright, I'd say that about does it for this episode. We got all of our fluids filled up, ready to go. Off the camera, I went ahead and took care of the wiring harness on the driver's side, just doing the fender tuck, which if you're not familiar with that, Google search it, super easy to do. Just keeps your wiring safe from any wheel rubbing. I also went ahead and got the coil mounted. It's nice and tucked away, and I think that position will work great. Wiring reaches, don't even have to mess with that. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers will notice we overlooked one key key fluid in our fluid episode, and that is antifreeze or coolant. As you'll notice, there's no radiator in our setup right now. I still don't have a radiator for the car. So once again, I'll ask you what radiator you think we should go with. Is a stock 240SX radiator capable of keeping this thing cool, or do we need to upgrade to like a full aluminum unit? Post in the comments what your experience has been, what your knowledge is. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you soon, because we are so close. This thing is going to be fired up. I don't want to jinx us and go with next episode, but if not then, soon. So definitely stay tuned. Thank you. Bye.